What is going on, guys? It is Trifecta J here with episode 16 of my Kings MyGM, and the number one seed in the Western Conference right now is the Oklahoma City Thunder at 53-15, as they are just having an incredible season. And our winning streak, if you were wondering, did end the game after the Rockets game. We did lose a couple, but coming into this game, we are 37-30, the 6th seed in the West. And right now, there's not really a great chance that we'll miss the playoffs. The only issue now is we may drop in seeding. I like where we are. I don't see us moving up, but there's a very real shot that we could move down. But in this game, we're taking on the New Orleans Pelicans, who you might be able to tell are starting Darren Collison at point guard. Of course, they were the team that we made the trade with for Drew Holiday. And this is a Pelicans team that features a lot of former Sacramento Kings. They have Tyreke Evans, they have Darren Collison, who we traded him, Ramon Sessions, who we traded him, and they signed Ryan Holland, so that's another one. But early on in the game, it is tied 4-4 after the Drew Holiday transition layup. Drew Holiday with the ball up top, and he's going down low to Zach Randolph, and what a move on Omer Asik as he goes up and finishes that. I'm not sure if it's a Sheik or a Asik, I don't really know what he calls himself right now. But either way, a great pass, bounce pass to Boogie Cousins, who has a really nice finish. But Drew Holiday working, trying to get in the lane. He goes with a spin move, and that's good. A 4-point lead, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Tyreke Evans with the ball. He goes up, and what a finish through contact. Stanley Johnson played that about as well as you possibly can. But he gets his own three, as that makes it a 4-point lead. He answers back very well. Up top again, and that's no good, but Zach Randolph on the rebound puts it back up and in. Now a 6-point lead. Darren Collison working from the wing. Corner to Eric Gordon, and what are you doing right there, Ben McLemore? You have to play tighter defense than that. But now Zach Randolph, he sets a screen. Back outside to Stanley Johnson. He knocks down a 3. That is now an 8-point game. Not the best 3-point shooter, but like I've said before, he shoots very effectively when I shoot with him, as I don't shoot a lot, but they're usually very open. You can see Ramon Sessions right there, one of the players we traded to the Pelicans, knocking down a shot. And that's Kendall Marshall, who I guess they signed, knocking down a 3. But at the buzzer, a great look for Ray McCallum, not able to get that shot to go. As going into the second quarter, we are down by 1 point. Now up by 3. Actually, we were up by 1 going into the second quarter. But just like that, Robert Covington, that's a stupid foul, as the and 1 is good. But now Drew Holiday trying to get in the lane, and what a finish as he just laid that high off the glass and got it to go. Drew Holiday again. Ben McLemore pulls up, and it is good. He has got his 3-point shooting up to around 37% from earlier this year. It was around 30. So he's definitely improved very heavily there. And a corner 3 for Drew Holiday makes it a 5-point game. A great little give and go. Works out very well, but now back outside for Tyreke. And he knocks down 3, not known as a very good 3-point shooter. Actually, pretty bad 3-point shooter. But that was a good shot. But Ben McLemore, what a dunk. He just slammed that down over Eric Gordon. And what a block right there from Boogie Cousins. As now Drew Holiday, he's working on the break, trying to get inside. And he drives on Anthony Davis and slams it down with his left hand. I was a little worried in this game about driving on Anthony Davis, as he's very good defensively. Especially in this game, he'll block most of the shots that you'll shoot. But now DeMarcus Cousins in the post gets it through Omer Asik, a pretty competent post defender. But that pass is nearly stolen by Ryan Holland. But instead, Drew Holiday takes it coast to coast and gets the layup to go. Now an 8-point game, 3.5 to go in the second quarter. But what a cut from Darren Collison. I just got lost on defense there. I think I fell asleep or something. But now Anthony Davis in the post pulls up on the mid-range and gets that shot to go. A 4-point, now 6-point lead. Troy Daniels, another new player on this Pelicans team. It's a pretty new look team. They still have Tyreke and Gordon, and along with a couple of other players, of course, Anthony Davis. But definitely some new contributors, as Nick Stauskas knocks down a 3. As I am recording this on the trade deadline, which is like the 19th, I believe. Getting this up in a couple of days, hopefully. But that was a crazy trade deadline, as there were so many moves happening all at the same time. There were rumors that Nick Stauskas might get traded. It's probably for the best he didn't. one thing I heard is there was just a couple of rumors of him getting traded to weird places and getting a change of scenery, but I feel like George Karl could definitely help him out. However, Jrue Holiday puts up 21 points and 7 assists in the first half. Just an absolute beast performance against his former team. But now, Ben McLemore, it's just getting ridiculous. Look, get a second look at this as he just slams that down. Hey, he and both Stanley Johnson are great on the break, catching lobs and finishing them. They both have that badge, and then Jrue Holiday has the one that makes you good at throwing them. So it's a pretty good combo. However, Boogie Cousins on the mid-range jumper gets that shot in. Now a 11-point lead with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. And what a move by Tyreek, just spinning around in circles and finally shoots it up, and it is good. But a 9-point lead. Collison pulls up for 3, and that is good. Now down to a 6-point as Cousins is working. He's going back outside to McLemore. He shoots, and that's a 3, and that is a big 3 from the Kansas product. But a great drive and kick from Kendall Marshall. Actually, I think that was Ramon Sessions to Anthony Davis for the mid-range jumper. But what was that defense? They allowed Darren Collison to just get right in the lane. No contest on that. But now Collison, and he dunks it home. 1-point game. The Pelicans have made a nice run. But that is another crazy dunk. I think there were about 3 of those where he just went up in. That was pretty much a poster right there. They tried to block it, but not able to. As at the end of the third quarter, we're up by 3 points. The Pelicans made a pretty good run to cut it down to 3 from around, I think at one point it was 11 at least. However, Troy Daniels, known more as a 3-point shooter, but gets that shot in and good to go. So now it's a tied game, 74-74. Cousins working on Daniels, and that is a just monstrous mismatch. As we're working on the break now, Ray McCown getting in the lane. He goes up and one. Troy Daniels on the foul. Now it's a 5-point lead. Kendall Marshall with the ball driving in the lane. Pulls up, and that shot is good. 3-point lead. DeMarre Carroll in the game. He's driving in the lane. He kicks it out to Stauskas for 3, and it's good. 6-point game. 8.5, 7 minutes now in the game. 4-point game. As Eric Gordon on the break, he finishes that shot. Now a 2-point game. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left as Kendall Marshall, he's working up top. Passes to Troy Daniels, doing what he does best and gets that shot to go as the Pelicans have their first lead in a very long time. Boogie Cousins with the ball. He passes it to Montrezl Harrell. Now looking for a little give and go, and he does. And now what a play as Ray McCown just took it all the way and slams it home. 1-point lead. Eric Gordon in the corner, and it is good. 2-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans. A big play, but now swinging the ball around, trying to get inside. Pass, and that shot is good. Amazing ball movement to find the open man, and Nick Stauskas makes it a 1-point lead for the Kings. Now down low, what a move from Omer Asik, showing a lot of agility off. So like, I don't really know if he possesses in real life, but 1-point lead for the Pelicans. Ray McCown bringing the ball up the floor. He passes it to Cousins. He will just pull up and shoot it. If you don't step out on him, he will just rise and fire. But that was a very questionable throw, but a great play by Jrue Holiday to cut it into the lane, and a nice pass from Zach Randolph to find him. But now Collison in the lane. What a block by Jrue Holiday. Very rarely do you see a player who was the de facto replacement for someone playing against him, but right there you do as DeMarcus Cousins finishes through contact. Another amazing block from Cousins this time as on the break, and oh my goodness, that's his 4th of the day. That's just incredible, the amount of athleticism. And again, will he do it? Oh, he posterized Tyreke Evans. Oh my goodness, get a look at that. That's a true poster if I've ever seen one. But now winding down, Eric Gordon cuts it now down to 8 with 17 seconds left. But the Pelicans decided not to foul, and that would take us to the end of the game. An 8-point win for the Sacramento Kings brings us to 38-30 on the year. A very nice performance, as after the game, Jrue Holiday came to talk to the GM about how he thought he performed very well against his former team. As you can see, he put up a double-double, 21 points and 10 assists on 10 for 14 shooting. An incredibly efficient day. But Anthony Davis almost puts up the 20-20, 17 points, 18 rebounds. A great day for him. We were +8 on field goal percentage, +12 on fast break, and we had 11 more assists. That's something I like to see. I like to see a lot of assists when I'm playing. And another very strange stat to me, 11 to 2 blocks, especially when the other team has Anthony Davis on their team. But I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like down below, 'cause I'm out.